It's a little bit different offering today. I'm just going to ask some questions. I'm not going to give you application, and maybe you can think about them and trust. 12:41. And Jesus, sat down opposite the treasury and watched the multitude putting money into the treasury. Now, I have three observations here. The first observation, isn't it interesting that Jesus is in the treasury? As a matter of fact, it talks about that in the book of Mark, it talks about it in the book of Luke, and it talks about it in the book of John. He's in the treasury. And I thought that's interesting. Second thing that it says is that Jesus is sitting and watching the people. Isn't that interesting? Jesus is not a sitter, is he? He's moving, he's praying, he's healing, he's casting out. He's not a sitter, but he's sitting here. And he's watching. I thought that was so interesting. Usually not watching, he's in action. He's an action savior, isn't he?
Right.
But he's not doing that here. He's just sitting and watching. And the third thing, I think it's interesting, he's not talking to anybody. Wherever Jesus went, he just clung to people. You know, remember the woman at the well? He goes over to her. You know, nobody could be there, but he goes over. He'll find somebody, start ministering to them. But he's not doing that here. He's just sitting and watching. Okay, it's so interesting. Now, here are the questions, and I'm not going to give you the answers. I'm not sure there is an answer. If Jesus were here, let's put him right up here. Our church where I came from, it was called the bench. Is that what it's called here? I don't know. Reverend Jones, do you call that the bench?
Some of them do, yeah.
Yeah, but no, he's on the bench.
Okay.
And if he's watching us doing the offering, what would our attitude be? Would we have a different attitude if Jesus were here? Would we have a different attitude? The second question is, what would we be thinking if he were here? There he is. You know, there he is. And how would it affect our giving? Jesus was right here. How would it affect our giving? We were overseas. Bonnie and I worked overseas for a year, and they used to fly in a pastor down here. It was up in Tampa, and they'd fly him down to take over when our pastor left. And that guy, I haven't seen it many pastors, I have seen it, but he had eyes that could look right through you. And when he came up and shook your hand and said, "How's it going?" you know that he saw your heart and he saw your soul. And man, he had those X-ray eyes that was taking your inside apart, you know? And I think that's the way Jesus' eyes work, don't you? He has those eyes that just, man, looking in you and oh my. You won't be prayed up when Pastor Austin, when he talks, you got to be prayed up, man. Because, here's the second question. What if Jesus took the offering bag and he was doing the offering? The man who was looking right through you, looking right through you. What would our attitude be then? What attitude be? The second question is, what would we be thinking? Oh my. It gives you goosebumps there, doesn't it? Mm-hmm. And the third thing, how do you think it would affect our giving? He came by with the offering bag. He's looking at you. Oh my. All those things are chilling, aren't they? Praise God.